Have you ever paused to wonder why some days feel heavier than they used to, even when nothing seems obviously wrong? It's not always about major life changes or health challenges. Sometimes it's the quiet, everyday habits you barely notice, habits that slowly erode the joy you deserve in your later years. You might feel it in the moments you shy away from new experiences, the mornings you wake up without a spark, or the evenings spent wondering where your enthusiasm went. But here's a truth most people over 60 overlook. Fading joy isn't just a natural part of aging. In many cases, it's the result of 6 preventable habits that dim your inner light. The good news? Once you recognize these joy stealers, you can stop them in their tracks and rediscover a life filled with purpose, connection, and vibrancy. At Inner Zen, we're all about helping you live with clarity and heart, especially in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. In this journey, we're diving deep into the 6 most common habits that sap your joy after 60, tailored for those who want to feel alive without chasing fleeting fixes or forcing happiness. Each habit might seem small, but together, they can dull your spirit, limit your energy, and disconnect you from the life you're meant to love. If you're ready to wake up with a smile, embrace each day with curiosity, and find joy after 60 naturally, stay with me. We're not just exposing what's going wrong, we're sharing practical, heartfelt ways to shine brighter, starting today. Let's begin. The first habit quietly draining your joy is clinging to outdated expectations. As you age, it's easy to hold onto old ideas of what your life should look like. Maybe you feel pressure to stay as active as you were at 40, maintain a bustling social calendar, or keep up with family demands. These expectations, often rooted in younger years or societal norms, can weigh you down when they no longer fit who you are now. When you measure your life against an outdated yardstick, you set yourself up for disappointment, robbing yourself of the freedom to enjoy the present. True joy comes from embracing who you are today, not chasing who you used to be. Take Evelyn, a 68-year-old former nurse who felt unmoored after retiring. I thought I had to stay busy volunteering, hosting family, proving I was still useful, she said. But I was exhausted and miserable. When she let go of those shoulds and focused on what truly lit her up, like painting and quiet mornings with her tea, her joy returned. I realized I didn't have to perform for anyone, she said. I could just be me. Try this now. Write down one expectation you're holding on to. Maybe I should always be available for others. Now, imagine letting it go. Feel that lightness? That's your joy breathing again. Make this a habit. Reflect weekly on what feels true to you now, not what others expect. Let go of outdated shoulds to make room for what sparks happiness. Cling to them, and you're anchoring your joy to a past that no longer serves you. But expectations aren't the only thief. The second habit dimming your joy is neglecting small pleasures. Life after 60 can feel serious. Health checkups, financial planning, or family responsibilities often take center stage. In the rush, it's easy to overlook the little things that bring delight. A warm cup of coffee savored slowly, a favorite song, or a sunset walk. These micro moments of pleasure aren't frivolous. They're fuel for your soul. Research shows that small, intentional joys release dopamine, boosting mood and energy, especially as you age. When you skip them, your days feel flat, and joy slips through the cracks. Consider Walter, a 71-year-old widower who fell into a routine of chores and TV after losing his wife. I stopped noticing the good stuff, he said. Life felt gray. When he started pausing to enjoy small pleasures, like listening to jazz records or tending a tiny herb garden, his outlook shifted. Those little moments made me smile again, he said. I didn't realize how much I've been missing. Test it out. Do one small thing today that feels good. Eat a favorite fruit, play a song you love, or step outside to feel the breeze. Notice how it lifts you? That's joy creeping back. Build this into your life. Aim for 3 small pleasures daily, like reading a poem or calling a loved one. These moments weave joy into your routine. Ignore them, and you're starving your spirit of the lightness it craves. Now, let's explore the third habit sapping your joy: isolating yourself from new connections. After 60, it's natural to lean on familiar relationships, family, old friends, but sometimes those circles shrink due to moves, losses, or drifting apart. Many people hesitate to seek new connections, assuming it's too late to make friends or that others won't relate. But isolation dims your joy. Human connection, even in small doses, boosts oxytocin and reduces stress, keeping your heart and mind vibrant. New relationships don't have to be deep. They just need to be genuine, offering fresh perspectives and shared moments. Dorothy, a 66-year-old artist, moved to a new town after her kids left home. "I didn't know anyone, and I felt too old to start over," she said. "I was lonely." When she joined a local painting group, she met people who shared her passion. "We'd chat about art, life, everything," she said. "It woke me up." Try this. Reach out to someone new today, join a class, smile at a neighbor, or comment in an online group. Feel that warmth? That's connection sparking joy. Make this a habit. Seek one new interaction monthly, like attending a community event or volunteering. These moments recharge your spirit. Stay isolated, and you're closing the door on joy's simplest source. The fourth habit stealing your joy is ignoring your body's need for movement. You don't need to be an athlete, but regular activity is a cornerstone of emotional and physical well-being after 60. Sedentary habits, spending hours sitting, avoiding exercise due to stiffness, or dismissing movement as not for me can lower energy, worsen mood, and even deepen feelings of disconnection. Exercise releases endorphins, which lift your spirits naturally and keeps your body strong enough to enjoy life's pleasures. When you skip it, you're not just limiting mobility, you're dimming your joy. George, a 73-year-old retired teacher, used to avoid exercise, blaming his creaky knees. "I thought rest was best," he said, "but I felt sluggish and down." When he started gentle walks and chair stretches, his mood lifted. "I'm happier when I move," he said. "Even my grandkids notice I'm more fun." Try this. Move for 5 minutes today, walk around your house, stretch your arms, or sway to music. Feel that energy? That's your body thanking you. Build this into your routine. Aim for 15 minutes of movement daily, like gardening, swimming, or yoga. It keeps joy flowing. Stay still, and you're letting your spark fade with every idle day. The fifth habit dimming your joy is resisting new learning. After 60, it's tempting to stick to what you know, familiar routines, hobbies, or skills. But your brain thrives on novelty, and learning something new boosts confidence, creativity, and happiness. Studies show that older adults who engage in new activities, like a language, instrument, or craft, report higher life satisfaction. When you resist growth, you risk stagnation, which dulls your curiosity and joy. Embracing new challenges doesn't mean reinventing yourself. It means keeping your mind alive. Martha, a 70-year-old grandmother, thought her learning days were over. "I wasn't tech-savvy, so I avoided computers," she said. "I felt left behind." When she took a beginner's tablet class, her world opened. "I email my kids, watch tutorials. It's fun," she said. Try this. Pick one new thing to learn this week: a recipe, a dance step, or a phone app. Feel that excitement? That's your brain lighting up. Make this a habit. Try one new skill quarterly, like photography or meditation. It fuels joy. Resist it, and you're letting your mind settle into a joyless rut. Finally, the sixth habit draining your joy is overlooking your inner purpose. After 60, life's roles, parent, worker, caregiver, may shift, leaving you wondering what drives you now. Without a sense of purpose, days can feel aimless, and joy slips away. Purpose doesn't have to be grand. It can be as simple as nurturing a garden, helping a neighbor, or sharing your wisdom. When you align with what matters to you, your heart feels full, and joy flows naturally. Ignoring this need leaves you adrift, disconnected from life's meaning. Henry, a 75-year-old veteran, felt lost after retiring. I didn't know what I was for anymore, he said. Life felt empty. When he started mentoring young volunteers at a community center, his purpose returned. I feel like I'm making a difference, he said. It makes me happy. Try this. List one thing that gives you meaning, maybe teaching a skill or tending a pet. Do it today. Feel that fulfillment? That's purpose igniting joy. Make this a habit. Dedicate time weekly to something meaningful, like volunteering or storytelling. It anchors your joy. Overlook it, and you're drifting from the life you're meant to live. As time unfolds, imagine this. Instead of feeling weighed down, you're waking up with a quiet excitement, savoring small moments, and sharing your light with others. That's not a fantasy, it's what happens when you tackle these 6 joy-dimming habits. Start small. Pick one, a new connection, a moment of movement, or a spark of purpose, and build from there. Each change is like opening a window, letting joy flood back in. Think about Evelyn, who found peace in painting, or Walter, who rediscovered music's magic. Dorothy, George, Martha, and Henry, they all learned that small shifts unlock boundless happiness. You don't need to overhaul your life. You just need to notice where joy is slipping and take one step to catch it. Picture yourself a year from now. You're laughing with a new friend, moving with ease, and feeling a quiet pride in your purpose. Your days are rich with small pleasures, your heart light with meaning. That's the power of breaking these habits. Your joy isn't gone. It's waiting for you to reclaim it. So, what's your first step? Maybe it's savoring a favorite treat, signing up for a class, or reflecting on what matters most. Whatever it is, start today. Your spirit, your loved ones, and your future self will thank you. Because when you stop these habits, you're not just saving joy, you're unlocking a life that's radiant, connected, and fully yours.